How to manage excessive empathy. So for you empaths, this is it. So if you're thinking of yourself perhaps sometimes as inferior a little bit, and the weight of the world is on you, this is for you. So it can be quite hard to have so much empathy and you just want to give so much to people. That very often is coming from lower sense of self-esteem. Both grandiosity and excessive empathy comes from not enough of the self-esteem, that you just want to give so much because maybe there's something that you perceive that needs to be fixed, or you want to please so that people don't leave you, for example. So just watch that part of you, this excessively giving and caring, that you don't want to shut it off, because it is a wonderful thing to care. It's a wonderful thing to connect to the world, but you need to remember about yourself as well. You're important too. And if you're not giving yourself enough compassion and you're giving the empathy to everyone but yourself, it can create a problem, because you can be charging your batteries every day, but you will always end up depleted because you're not watching yourself on every interaction. So think of it as giving a dime or getting a dime. So every interaction should have some kind of an exchange. Sometimes, of course, we can give more because this person needs more and we actually have more. We are capable of that, and that's perfect. However, if you can see that from every interaction you're just giving and you're not gaining anything, that can be problematic in the future. It might mean that your boundaries are just not visible to other people and you're not assertive enough, and they just stepping all over your toes, and then you can get quite even resentful inside. So even though you have so much compassion for others, you might get like, oh, why people are doing this, and he or she is not doing that for me when I'm doing it for them, etc. So there is a lot of discord inside of the mind, but it's just because you're not telling people how to be around you. You would need to work on your relation with the world. So telling people what you need, of course, in vulnerability, not posing demands or threats or anything like that, but rather perhaps telling people that, oh, I feel like that when this is happening, would you mind maybe not doing it anymore? So not expecting someone to do it, however, letting them know that, hey, this is the way I would like to be treated, and maybe if I'm not, then I will need to go, because this is just my boundary, nothing personal about you. And that's the way you could communicate your wants and needs, and therefore not getting depleted as quickly. So again, you would need to watch yourself a lot. Go to the link below to check out my new book about dating, and there's some courses about couples communication and other types of therapies.